Hi everybody, welcome to your pick a card reading. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 small piles. Each pile has 3 different cards, at least 3 cards. One pile has more than 3 cards, and that's just how Spirit has divined it. And over here we have a collective message for everybody. And before I begin, before you go ahead and choose which pile is for you, I'm going to assign a cute little tarot card. Aren't these the cutest ever? All of my decks will be listed below in the description box, so please feel free if you're interested in finding out what decks I'm using. So if this is your first pick a card, all you have to do is to think about the question that's being asked. And the question that I've asked Spirit today is, hey Spirit, hi, what message do you have, or what messages do you have for our lovely viewers? Okay, and I did make sure that I expanded that to be able to encompass our YouTube viewers and our Instagram viewers. Okay, now the rule about pick a cards is just like any other reading, energy reading, they are absolutely timeless. Okay, number 3 is what they're saying, wants to go like that. They're absolutely timeless, so it doesn't matter when you access this video. And please know that number 4, thank you. And please know that if you're feeling called towards more than one pile, that's fine. Just look at both of them, all right? Or all of them, or whichever amount. Interesting, number 8. There is no number 8 here. We're just going to put it here because this card flew out, and it's like, I've gotten readings for number 6 and number 8, but as you can see, we only have, thank you, 5. Thank you very much. Oh, 5 is on the side there, makes sense. We only have 5 piles here, right? Okay, definitely not that. That's not number 1, as they're very sure about that. So this might be number 1. Number 1, if you, yeah, okay, sorry. I was going to say something about the energies I'm already feeling for number 1. A card flew out for me over here. Oh my God, 10 of Pentacles. No, Pentacles, what am I saying? I'll take that too. 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Gracias, gracias, gracias. Thank you, God. Let me go ahead and put that boo right there. So it's been a long road, okay? So let's take a minute if you'd like to look at pile 1, pile 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll give you a few seconds. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much. Okay, make sure that you remember what it is that you thought of. I do want to say, and not to make you change your mind. If you change your mind, then whatever you decide is going to be what's for you. But I did feel a little bit of car trouble for somebody related to pile 1. All right, so I just wanted to put that out there. Let's look at the collective message. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Okay, you guys know the Ace of Cups is about, well, it's divine love in many of its forms, whatever form it is. At the bottom of the deck here, we've got, Soul Cage. Okay, we're going to take a look at that. Looks very much like a sacrifice of some sort, releasing, a letting go of. And at the bottom of the deck, there we go. There we have the Emperor. Okay, Ace of Swords, divine message coming through. Look at that, very, very official. So Spirit is coming through. I'm going to leave that one on the top here. So regardless of where you are on here, generally speaking, we are looking at a soul dynamics. They're saying, thank you guys. We're looking at a dynamic of something having been given unto you. Okay, so this is definitely something. I do have to say it looks like a little bit like a force field. So this could have been an exam or a test of some sort that you went through. And I know this says Emperor, and I know you see a person here, but please know that these are just representing a thing, person, place, thing, or situation. You as the viewer will understand what it is that it's referring to. But generally speaking, we've all been going through some type of test. You were given something, or something was given unto you that seemed like it was within reach. But as you try to really reach out for it, you got zapped by it, right? Some of you may have actually flown it by thinking, I don't want that. And some of you may have gotten zapped by it, is what I'm seeing. But either way, whatever this person, place, thing, or situation is or was designed to be released. And if it was not released of your own uh, volition, then it was taken from you. And when we say taken, we don't mean snatched, but spirit has removed it from your life. Now here, of course, we have the emperor, but as I'm seeing here, the emperor also looks like you, sitting down and having learned a lesson. For some of you, you've learned a very valuable lesson already from this situation. They're saying the word escaped. So some of you escaped something. So this is also carrying with it the energy of divine intervention and having had someone or something removed from your life in order to protect you, or you were removed from the life of some person, place, thing, or situation in order to protect you. So there was divine protection here. And if you are wondering, shoulda, woulda, coulda, no. Spirit has divined it that it is not for you, or it was not for you. And I do see that you've come through it to a certain degree. You're looking back at it. I think August was a very, very stressful time. I almost said stressful year, which goes to show you that August must have felt like a year for quite a few of you. All right. I do also want to point out that as I was shuffling, this card came out, and it came out, but it wasn't part of this, and it's not part of these, but I think it is a collective energy. Ooh. Here we have the Seven of Swords, the Deceit card, Deception card, but it's interesting because I feel like I need to hide these words. Now, this could possibly be representing for all of you something that came in and out and was responsible for helping you to clean up your life. So let's take a moment and let's just clap it out for a second. Thank you. Thank you to whoever you are or whatever you are, person, place, thing, or situation. Thank you so much. Some of us here would probably say, we hate you. And some of us would be like, we want to hate you. But we've finally come through to a point where we know, okay, all right, you were here to help. And look at you. You came in, you left, you cleaned up, you helped me to clean up. Let's be honest, guys. Whatever this kind of situation, it doesn't even want to join this pack. Okay? Whatever this person, place, thing, or situation was, it is single-handedly, they're saying, remembered as a fault. Ha! So it's remembered as a fault, like something that you may have done. It's some type of deceptive work or something that you made some missteps about, but it was very, very responsible for helping you clean up. We have this card. Remember it. Look at this. Yeah, the Four of Wands in the reverse. Four of Wands is the happy union card. Happy marriage, happy union. So whatever this is was responsible for, reflecting to you the state of the union. But what is the union? The union with self. So in any case, you've seen yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. So it is within this energy of having been tested or had some type of awakening or awareness happen to you that you were able to see valuably, they're saying, who you are, looking at your shadow, your lack of integrity, where you need to work on the cognitive dissonance, all of that stuff. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to minimize my own work and write down the timestamp so I don't have to go back and scrub later. Let's see, 8 minutes, 30 seconds. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's head over to pile 1. Okay, thank you. So if you selected pile 1, hi, welcome to your cards. Again, you are encouraged to look at any of the other cards if they call to you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or a healing session with me, please feel free to do so. If you came straight to pile 1 without looking at the collective message, then I do want to let you know you've missed the collective message. So go back. Love you. Pile 1, let's take a look at your cards. Ha ha ha. Oh, wow, I just got ha ha ha, told you so is what I heard. I was laughing about something else, but Spirit uses me to give the messages. Oh, okay, so we're definitely seeing 3 of Cups here. We're seeing a third party situation. We're seeing, which could be, a third party being anything that comes in, doesn't have to be a person. We see Lemuria returns. We see the Queen of Swords, and we have the Tower card. Okay, let's look at the Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords here is representing, I'm getting misguided action. So when I say that, if this pile 1 is for you, I'm seeing that in the wake of a situation, you were able to come back home to yourself and to really think about some things. But I see that you have had trouble. You've had trouble releasing. You've had trouble letting something go. And I'm seeing her swishing her sword around, but at air, not knowing where she is, who she's dealing with, what's going on. So again, if this pile is for you, then you found yourself in some type of situation that then led to you needing to come back home to yourself, maybe in very much in hermit hours is what I'm getting, hermit time. For some of you, this may have only lasted about a few hours, this self-reflection. And for some of you, it's been lasting for quite some time. But what I'm getting is that there was misguided action in how to release this. I'm seeing the queen here, and literally the queen has one job, which is to let go of something, which is surrender something. We're seeing here that there is no happy union here, and there's self-denial and deception and an inability to see what was actually going on in your life. And so I'm getting the words college humor. I'm also getting the words college rumors. So whatever this is, these are some energies that maybe you are related to college for some sort. 11 minutes 11 seconds. Some of you may have been dealing with a college buddy of yours. Some of you may have been revisiting a cycle from college that you still haven't cleared up. Some of you may have been reverting back to a collegiate way of dealing with relationships or whatever this is. This need not be about a relationship. It could be about a job situation or even about a home or some type of settling or settlement situation. You could locate it within your life and however it is. We're just looking at the dynamics. But you are definitely showing that you were having a trouble with perspective. I almost said, I know I needed to let it go. You see, so this is your energy. I know I needed to let it go. I know I need to let it go, but I didn't know how to do that. So a lot of you were struggling with how to do that. I do see some of you will still continue to struggle into December, and then it'll be over, so to speak. But maybe there are some things that you're waiting for. Maybe you're doing some shadow work on the inner self, because sometimes letting go of someone or something, especially if it represents a dream to you, is not so easy, because no matter how lame the person, place, thing, or situation is, it's about what it represents to you, what you're seeing when you look at it. And it's not easy to get rid of when you have unhealed wounds on the inside, when you have to go through some past life karmic things, you have to unravel things. So that's why we can't judge other people for how long they take to let it go. It takes time, right? So please continue to do the inner work is what Spirit is saying. They're saying to get clear also, because I'm seeing a lot of you is things are going into your ear, but they're not being processed. You know, they're not being processed. You have to get out of this fear of living your life out loud. They're saying you've got to get out of this fear of messing up. For some of you, that's the fear. Whatever it is, it's leading to denial. And so Spirit wants to work with you more closely in opening your mind up to understanding. And they're saying for group 1 in particular, the first path, I almost went to group 5. So group 1, you might want to check out group 5. I just wanted to say that. But they're saying that your first step is to look at the deception and acknowledge it. Hey, there was deception here. I was being deceived. I did deceive. I did participate in something. Spirit is asking you to acknowledge what it is that you've done. Notice that here we are starting here and not here. This is exactly the same thing. Let's start with here. Third party situation. Some of you were involved in a third party situation where you were the third party, right? Where you knew something else was going on between two people and you came in, and maybe you tried to get in there, you tried to lobby for yourself, and maybe what you realized was that the person that was entertaining you for a second, somehow now they're pushing you out and they're pushing you away, and you're wondering like, hey, why is it that now you're not interested in me? Look at how enticing I am. Some of you may have stepped out of your integrity to be enticing, and without realizing that this person is at home with whoever they are. So even though they stepped out of their integrity as well, you found yourself caught up in a situation that didn't belong to you, and after that you were struggling to accept and acknowledge, or acknowledge and accept where you found yourself. And Spirit is saying that's something to consider. and also that's something to continue looking at. Okay, I do see 11 here, energies 11 here, and the energy of 11 here is about alignment. So for you, if you are belonging to pile 1, they're saying pile 1, you're not going to be left empty handed. Instead, in fact, they're giving me energies of February. So some of you, whatever it is that you may conceive of, they're saying, it's almost like how could you conceive of this? They're kind of laughing a little bit, that like you birthed up this whole energy, that this whole idea that you're not, that something's not for you, and you've got to stick with whatever that person, place, thing, or situation was. That doesn't belong to you. It's not for you. Spirit is saying that you will not be left empty-handed. In fact, I do see they're saying someone in your neighborhood is going to be connected. Well, just 2 cards here. Divination, prophecy, fate. Look at this. Yeah. Spirit is saying that you need to get out of your dreams, open your ears, and listen to what Spirit is trying to tell you, because you've been too much in denial, and it's leading you to not accept that some type of deception went down and that you were part of it. And sometimes acknowledging and accepting is hard to do, because it makes you feel bad about who you are, but you got to get over it. But I am getting for some of you that if you're connected with pile 1, you're not going to be left empty-handed. If this was a person or a job or a house or something that fell through or wasn't for you, but whatever, they're saying that you're going to have something too. Look at this, guide, a guide, mentor, trustworthy ally, right? So this is showing that at the first, you're not going to be left empty-handed, but you first have to connect with self. Look, there's the 3 and 8. That's 11, 38, 11. You've got to align with yourself before you can bring in anything else, is what I'm getting. And they're saying between now and oh, I said September, thank you. Thank you. September. That's so funny. Between September and December, thank you, Spirit. Between September and December, you can nip this in the bud. You just gotta accept it. Nip it in the bud, accept it. They're saying there's something that's foretold about whoever this person is. Whoever this person is, or whatever this situation was that you were involved with. I'm not even talking about the third, whatever. Let's say if you were a third party person and you were with somebody in that connection, whoever that is, there's something that is going to be foretold, or that was foretold about them. Here's the Justice card. I don't even need to shuffle. The Justice card is on them. Now the Justice card is coming through to say, they're not here for this connection. It's not the way that you saw it. There's a third party again. It's not the way that you saw it. Which card do you want? It's like they want 2 cards. These 2. 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, both work. So this could be work connections. But either way, look at the conflict it led to. But we see the Victory card underneath, right? The Victory card, they're saying, is about retreating. Oh, look, see? And then we've got this 4 of Wands. It's like you would think the victory is riding towards the 4 of Wands. No, your mission here, your job here, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Your job here, Justice is saying, is for you to acknowledge this is not a 4 of Wands situation. You don't move towards the 4 of Wands. This is a situation that you're supposed to retreat from, okay? So Spirit is saying that's how you win this karmic lesson. This is somebody that is made to be released, okay? So these guys are going to be moving around. Thank you, guys. So I understand that that must have been a very hard reading for pile 1, whoever you are. I love you, love you, love you. Huggles, right? Huggles for you. We have this beautiful 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment here to help, like, expand and extend to everyone. Okay, so thank you so much, pile 1. That's your message today. If you'd like to stick around for any other readings, I did feel that there was a joint with the pile 5. Use your discretion at that. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or healing session, please feel free to reach out. And by the way, the healing sessions are live via Zoom. All right, okay, let's move on. 1941. Yeah, see, I'm learning. Let's move on to pile 2. Thank you so much. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Okay, we've just finished Pile 1. If you felt a little tugging to Pile 1, feel free to go back and check that one as well as any other ones that you felt personally pulled toward. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please feel free to reach out, or a personal healing session, which is live via Zoom. You know where to find me. Okay, let's go ahead and check what's going on with Pile 2. Wow, look at all of this. Oh, there was some certainty here. Okay, what is this? Look at all these love cards. Well, 2, but it looks like a lot, right? All right, let's take a look here. If Pile 2 is for you, God bless you, okay? First of all, I see waiting in the wings here. Hidden energies is the King of Cups, along with the High Priestess. This is showing the High Priestess giving birth to the King of Cups. So if you are, we're going to put that there because right now this is about you. If you are in Pile 2, hold on one second. Had to close the door. Yeah. Okay, so if you are in Pile 2, oh, wow, welcome. I almost said welcome. You see what that is? I had to go close the door. So if you're in Pile 2, congratulations. You have made it to a place 21 minutes, 12 seconds where you have been able to close the door on that person, place, thing, or situation that is not for you, okay? 21 minutes, 21 seconds. So whoever this was not for you, or whatever this job opportunity, this yeah, I also got Reiki healing session, okay? Whatever it is that was being given onto you wasn't for you, and you may have struggled to let it go. And now it's suddenly I wanted to open the door again. Because I'm like, oh my God, it's hot in here now. Let me turn off the heat. Now it's time to, hold on. Now it's time for you to benefit from what it is that you've gone through. You see the Queen of Cups and the farewell to the moon. It's pretty much the Queen of Cups 2 times. But this time you have managed to shake off all of the low vibe energy that you were going through, all of the low vibe energy that you were experiencing. Spirit is asking me to show you the Ace of Cups again from the collective message. Oh, shoot, where did it go? Oh, it's right there. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm getting that you were probably being the bad guy. All right, so some of you, I saw that 5 of Swords. That's why maybe they needed me to see that, right? But in this connection or in this situation, real estate or whatever it was, you were being the bad guy. Maybe you were the one who was having toxic energies or bringing a toxic approach, they're saying, to something. Globally speaking, they're saying, interesting. It could also be that you were in denial about something. You didn't see how you were being, they're saying, a misfit. But either way, Spirit is saying you've learned your lesson. And look at this. You were thinking you were offering somebody love or offering a situation something that the best you had to offer, and it's not. Look at how unadorned your cup was. And I'm hearing them say silly energies, tricks are for kids, right? So that's going to mean something for somebody, but maybe some of you played tricks, maybe, I don't know, but we're looking at the Queen of Cups in her toxic energy. But we're seeing that you have made some changes. You've definitely made some changes. You've come through the closet, some of them are saying, and they said come through the closet. So they're saying that like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe kind of energy where you move through something. And now, you know, you're just in a different state of being. You're a little bit more vulnerable. You're more discerning is what I'm seeing. And now you have something better to offer somebody or something when you make your way. Hold on, let me just see what else is in this. Now they're saying that the reason why you're quote unquote or the High Priestess come through with hidden energies here, or an external source from a higher place, is giving birth quote unquote to this King of Cups, is because when you have been, while you were working on yourself, you were inadvertently or very advertently working on your inner masculine and your inner feminine. So by doing your inner spiritual work, you are working on the kind of person, place, thing, or situation that you would like to attract as your complement. So you see that over here you were in that toxic masculine. Even though you're vibing as the Queen of Cups here, you were in your toxic masculine, male, female, or gender non-conforming. And over here, after having done the work, you have now moved into a place of being able to attract this King of Cups. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put you down right there because your transformation, they say, is complete. Interesting. And it's interesting because I don't know. All right. Now let's take a look here. Now when I look at this here, I'm getting the energy of a flute. I do feel that there's somebody who, yeah, but you know what the major lesson here is, and it sounds so lame, but when you do the actual healing, you realize, oh, it's actually really true. You became the King of Cups, male, female, gender non-conforming, that you wanted to attract in the first place. I'll say it again. You became the King of Cups that you wanted to attract in the first place. So I'm hearing that you are no longer a busybody, right? So, you know, the gossiping, the overindulgence. I'm just channeling this, but they're saying the screw up energy, all of that. This is giving me like a lot of, they're giving me a vision of a screwdriver, you being a screwdriver, just screwing something into the wood, like so much so that it like just breaks the wood, right? But at the same time, some of you were dealing with people who barely even screwed any screwing in, and it's like making no effort. So the thing is that Spirit is saying this is about balancing. This is about learning to choose your words. This is about understanding what's coming through you as well as what's to you. Speak on it, Spirit. Oh, let me write that down. Spirit, I did not know we were going to church. I didn't know. Hold on. Understanding. Okay, what was coming through you? Okay. All right, and why that's really important is because a lot of times we're so quick to say, but this person did that, or that job did this, or this boss did this, and it's like, hey, hold on. But what did you do? What part did you have to play in this conundrum, they're saying? So some of you may have found yourself in quite a conundrum, right? So whatever this is, I do want to remind you that a lot of these cards are coming out and looking like they're on, they're saying female cards, quote unquote, looking like they're on emotional cards, looking like they're on love cards, but these are all placeholders referring to dynamics. So this could very well have been you and your relationship to your institution of employment. It could have been you and your schooling, you and your job, I said that already, but you and your person. Doesn't matter, right? And I heard them say you and a dish. So look, I don't know what you're doing in your spare time. I don't know what dish is going on, but Spirit is just talking about it. But either way, so pile 2, you definitely are in a much better place. You've learned your lesson. It was kind of like being a little bit on your bad behavior. I do see the sign of the wolf here coming in and out, blinking very quickly. But it's like, it's. I just see the wolf shaking shaking itself. You know, when dogs shake themselves and like of the water and toxins and whatever. I just see that happening. So this is about being under a new moon. I knew that was a reference to the new moon. We're having a new moon right now. Under the new moon, shaking yourself out. They're saying shaking yourself out. And they're saying the word pride. So shaking off that old false pride, but also having new healthy pride in what you've accomplished, okay? But if you were attracted to pile 2, I would say pump the brakes a bit on the pride issue, okay? Because maybe you had a lot of it going on, whatever is in pile 2. and pile 1 a little bit. We really came through for pile 2. Okay, so Spirit is signaling the end of this pile 2. They're saying compliments to the chef. So for a lot of you there, you didn't see, but I touched my forehead and brought my hand down. Compliments to the chef. So a lot of you are dealing with somebody who is, there's a cooking element here. No wonder, because I'm like dish. I'm just thinking the movie American Pie, and then I started having thoughts, and I was like, oh my God. But anyway, the point is, this is about, yeah, you'll know who you are and what this is about. But Spirit is saying, yes, the 10 of, I keep wanting to say 10 of Pentacles, and then I heard 10 of Wands. Completion, strength, completion is upon you, and you can have your emotional fulfillment. Great job in becoming and looking at the self and working through the self so that you can position yourself to bring something else in for yourself, okay? To be a better force in the world. God bless you, okay? You may have a global influence, by the way, so just watch that as well. Okay, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or to have a live Zoom healing session with me, you know where to find me on Etsy. Feel free to check out anything else that calls to you. Until then, God bless you. Mwah. Okay, so let's head on to group 3. Okay, hi group 3. Welcome to your pick a card reading. We've already done group 1 and 2. Feel free to go ahead and take a look if you felt called to those. You can also check in with some of the others as well. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or a personal live via Zoom, live healing session via Zoom with me, please feel free to reach out to my Etsy page. Ta-da, Etsy. All right. Let's jump right in. So group 3, I am intrigued. I am intrigued by yours. Why? Because you have more than 4 cards. You've got actually 3 of these guys, 1 of this guy, and 1, 2. So let's take a look. It's like, let's pump the brakes, but let's take a look. Oh, okay, that is definitely for pile 2. If you were in pile 2, you're grabbing my card. Pile 2, great job, by the way. We know pile 2 has done a great job in transforming themselves. 31 minutes, 31 seconds. That's 4 and 4. Look at this. Falling in love. 2. Okay, that's connection. So I do want to say that if you were watching pile 2, that's also for you. So pile 3, though, we've got the falling in love card. We've got kissing the divine. Nice. We've got the 5 of Pentacles also coming through with a little bit of the Page of Pentacles energy. We've got, yeah. And we've got this cute 8 of Wands, which is fast moving energy. But stop it. There are 2 8 of Wands. Oh my gosh. But you know what I got? This made me just say, oof. It's just said, but I like it that way. All right. Ooh, we got to talk. All right. You guys make up your mind. Make up your mind, group 3. Okay. Now let's talk about group 3. Group 3. You had it. You had it. I got to be honest. It's funny because my guide said that I belong to group 3, but now I'm too terrified to read it. But it doesn't matter. I'm not reading. I'm channeling. So God bless. Anyway, let's roll. Let's see if I'm going to get dragged. Anyway, group 3. You had love in your hands. Now, let's wait a minute. Spirit is saying, you may not have had the person. Like, it's funny because it's like you had love right in your hands, but I don't know whether you had the actual person or you had the energies that were about to release the person. Whatever this is, there was definitely an energetic space for love that was going on. And some of you may actually have had the person, but look what happened. 5 of Pentacles. Look at this little girl. Her dreams were coming true instead. Yes. But also look, wish fulfillment. Her dreams were coming true here, but instead she followed this other wish fulfillment. The wish fulfillment that hijacked or took over was you following this old pattern of yours. 5 of Pentacles, low self-worth. So some of you had it right there. So if you were wondering, was this my person or was I ready to receive something? I'm seeing a key here for somebody. I do feel that the answer was yes, but what happened is it quickly changed to what? it quickly changed to you getting into this low self-worth movement. And you know what I got when remember I turned it over, I was like, oof, but I like it that way. So, and we've got the Eight of Wands very quickly again. So the beautiful message that's coming through for Eight of Wands people, yeah, for you, okay, I might as well. Can you have cards with your Eight of Wands, please? Yeah, Eight of Wands. Oh my God, Eight of Wands. I'm seeing that you may have walked away from something prematurely is what I'm getting. But let's unpack this for a second. There's a flower here. So some of you are going to be given a second chance at love, but when it's ready to bloom, okay? Now let's unpack this, because I don't want you guys to think, oh, I was dating that guy, or I was dating this girl and I felt like that may not have been the love. That may have been somebody that you brought in because of your karmic, your low self-worth. Like there was a point where it's like, what are they going to choose, love or fear? Are they going to choose fear or love? And you try to open up to love, but fear took over is what I'm getting here. But it's not just your fear, it's your conditioning. I felt conditioning took over here, and you have to shake this energy of wanting to align with that old familiar pain. So spirit is, if you're a part of pile 3, you're possibly working on how to align yourself with higher feeling thoughts, with better energy, with better feeling people, with people who are going to love you. Spirit is teaching you spiritual, mental, emotional, and maybe physical strength as well right now. Yeah, physical, because they might be having you work out, doing yoga, all sorts of things to flex your muscles. They're saying, ooh, got it. Flex your muscles, like bam. Like, don't talk to me that way. I don't want you talking to me. So I'm seeing here that if you're part of pile 3, you possibly had a chance to have love. You were getting in there. You materialized somebody. Your fears took over. Things went awry. And again, asterisk, I'm not saying that the person you materialized is the person for you. That could have been a person that came in on the old energies, and had you just like loved yourself and not been in the low self-worth and the Five of Pentacles energies, you would have dismissed them quickly, and the right one, the real one, may have come right in. I'm talking like right in. Look at this. I can't stop snapping my left hand fingers. And I'm not even left-handed, but it's easy to snap with my left hand. But anyway, or some of you may have very well had that right person in, is what I'm getting. That whoever that is has Egyptian connections. There's an Egyptian energy connected with that person, and it could be something as simple as like, oh my God, we totally wandered into this new age shop and there was something with Egypt that stood out and we laughed. It doesn't have to be that the person was Egyptian. Now notice I'm talking about this as though it were a person, because it really vibes as a love connection. But of course, if you selected pile 3, and this is speaking to a dynamic that existed between you and a workplace, you and a housing district for somebody, interesting, or whatever it is, please know that we're reading in terms of dynamics. God bless. So so that's what you need to pay attention to, but they're really talking about it in terms of love connection. But here's the good news. Wow, excuse me. Here's the good news. Wow, whatever's going on in pile 5, I just said, excuse me. If you're going through pile 3, you're not going to be in pile 5. I just want to let you know. I don't know what's in pile 5, but it's almost like pile 5, we're not going to get into, like, it's two different things. Like, we're not going to, I don't know, like, I won't slip into pile 5, whatever pile 5 is. However, if you were part of pile 1, you are part of pile 5. I do want to let you know. So chances are, you know, that's you, boo, but that's not you. Anyway, the good thing about pile 3 people is that the energy is moving so quickly. I just looked at, when I said that, it was 38 minutes and 11 seconds. That's 11:11. That's alignment. You are literally still in alignment. Spirit is saying you may feel like you've lost something. You totally feel like you've lost something. A lot of you feel that you lost the love of your life. You lost the best thing that's ever come. And I see Spirit shaking its head. Let's go ahead and put that Ace of Swords there. They want to pull a card for that. 38 minutes, 38 seconds, and I looked at this clock. 11:11. Spirit is saying you didn't lose anything. What is this? You didn't lose anything. You lost your sense of decorum. They're saying, yep, stop your lies. What is this? And whatever this is too. 4 of Cups. Ha! Okay, hold on. Let me move all this because I don't know what's going on right here. This looks like the old situation. Ugh, it's too messy. Wait, no, there's something I need to pull from here. What? You know what this is saying? I don't even want to enter into the energy, but it's saying I'm going to make this work. I'm going to make this work. Whatever I've been given, I'm going to make this work. Now, let's comment on that. Spirit is talking about there's nothing wrong with, you see, because you could be like, oh, so you're going to just settle? This isn't settling energies. If you, Spirit is saying we like that. Whatever this is, I'm going to make it work. I'm going to be happy with it. Now, number one, that looks like, oh, don't settle for somebody. But they're not settling because look at what you started with, cleaning up the mess. When you clean up the mess, this is perfect because it puts you in a position to be in a good way of waiting. Now you're not waiting for something unhealthy to come and materialize for you. Now you're open to something that can come in. Now you're better able, as the Empress, male, female, gender non-conforming, to be in a space where you can speak with God, coming through with the Ace of Swords energy. Also 10 going to 1, right? Meaning completion, going to a new beginning with the Ace of Swords. You're clear, your perspective is clear. With that clear perspective, you got these 2 pages, but you can make a decision. So we don't have 2 pages here. You can make a decision and you can take what's coming in. It's a page, right? But look at that Ace of Swords. You can take what's coming in with a grain of salt, and you can make do with it. When we talk about make do with it, again, not settling. It's like, okay, well, I didn't have, this isn't Pedro, the one I really wanted, but Marco's really nice. He's good to me. He's great to me. And I'm really starting to enjoy him. And I notice that it builds over time. I notice that Spirit wants me to connect with him for whatever reason. And look, this may not last forever, or it may, but I'm going to give it a shot because I've done my due diligence. Due diligence, clean it up. So this is what Spirit is saying. You saw that fully come out because I'm seeing here, excuse me, look at these cards that came out. There was some type of illumination that happened. Look, you can't even like be here anymore is what I'm getting. Between you and a King of Pentacles, or you and a Queen of Pentacles, whatever. But you're vibing as this, male, female, gender, non-conforming. What was it? There was something not right about this connection that you were in. There was something not right here. And I don't think you were able to see it. But if I move this, which I do feel you've kind of, yeah, there was some toxic stuff here that was going on. And I do feel that you've become more aware of it. We see the moon here, but look at how she's more aware. Look who's right underneath, the King of Cups. I do feel the spirit of fall, something about autumn. Some of you have met the right person. You met the right person in autumn, I'm getting. Some of you called in the right person in autumn. Look, again, and when I'm saying autumn, I always feel August. I know people are like, August is summer. Like in my mind, it's not. But anyway, we're in the middle of autumn right now. If you haven't, in the middle, I don't know what the days are. We're in the middle. You know the days. But my point is, yeah, some of you have definitely already met this person. Now, Spirit gave you a time out. Some of you were literally on a timeout. So long story short, listen, all is not lost if you're in pile 3. But if you're in pile 3, you have come out of this with a victory of discernment. Now, I really get that it's quite possible that a lot of you don't realize that you've already had a victory. But the thing is, your victory is only going to come if you can really acknowledge and master your need to connect and to find joy in the things that are healthy for you. This was a lesson learned is what I'm getting. And I know at the tip of some of your tongues is like, is my person coming back? Am I going to get that same person? At this point, I don't want to commit to that is what I'm getting. Like, well, I'm saying that I don't want to commit to that. And I don't know whose voice that is, if it's your higher self or if it's the higher self of the person, or if it's Spirit saying like, we don't want you to commit to that, or we don't want to commit to that answer. But either way, the only thing you need to be focused on right now, I almost said worried about, but that is not the right energy. The only thing you need to focus on right now is how, so take a pen and paper, write this down, or go ahead and just tat it in for yourself. How can I love myself? How can I choose peace instead of chaos? How can I overcome that low self-worth moment? 44 minutes, 11 seconds. That low self-worth moment that took me off my path and brought me into this place where I made a decision that was not in alignment with my 10 of cups, my emotional fulfillment. This is bringing me back to a Cancer reading I did a few months ago. I think it, you know what? Look, I'm acting like I can't just go look right here. Guys, I have to look this up for you because why? Because it's my right. All right. I am going to my Instagram page, although I know I also published it on my YouTube page. My Instagram page again is at Awakening All You Lightworkers. If you're not on my Instagram, come on over. This one is called, let's see, it's just easier to find on Instagram. Yes, Your Dream. It's the Cancer reading, and it has a cute little bumblebee on it, and you can also find it in my monthly readings playlist on YouTube. It's called Cancer. Your dream is being deferred. Deal with your karma first. Yeah. Let me just see if that's, yep, that's the one that talks about. There's also another one, I think it's the Gemini one, that said, hold on, that's coming back. Oh, it's something about big test. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's the Gemini one that says, Gemini, did you fall for that test or trap right before your upgrade? Oh, yes, we all did. That one is on June 10th. That one's published on June 10th on Instagram. I don't know which date it was for YouTube. And the Cancer one was published on March 29th on Instagram. And I don't know what date was for YouTube. You see, guys? Well, what was I going to say? You see? Oh, yeah, you see? I'm trying to publish more videos and more, but the energies in my videos just unfold over time. Like I was looking at one from January, just like a week or two ago or a few weeks ago, or I don't know. And I was like, oh my God, this is now my story. So always feel free to look based on the title. So anyway, I do feel that those two readings are for you. Group 3, but please, Group 3, walk away from this knowing that the victory is already here. Your main job is to start to feel excited and align yourself, train yourself. This is just training to be happy and excited and enthusiastic about healthy energies, because it was your conditioning and your familiarity with low vibe, low self-worth energies and self-sabotage that pulled you off the path, and you were just about to get the love. All right, so I just want to let you know, God bless, or job you were just about to get, or house, or whatever it was, you were just on the brink of getting it. All right, so you will not be in Group 5. I don't know what is in Group 5, but even if you listen and it sounds very similar, these are two different energies. I'm tempted to see what's going on in Group 5 just because I'm like, okay, but it's not you. Okay, Spirit is saying. Anyway, God bless you. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or a live Zoom healing session with me, please feel free to check my Etsy page. Until then, yeah, you got this. Use the energy. Just clear yourself, heal yourself, love yourself, and practice. Practice gratitude. Listen to a gratitude meditation for like every day for 30 days or something. I'm doing it so far, and in 7 days, honestly, miracles, because I had no idea I was moving with that much of a lack of gratitude. Anyway, moving on. Thank you, God. So thank you so much, Pile 3. You are the best. Let's move on. 48 minutes. Okay, 40 seconds. Write that down. Let's move on to Pile 4. Hi, Pile 4. Thank you so much and welcome to your pick a card. As you see, we've already done pile 1, 2, and 3. So if you felt a little bit of a tugging for any of these, please feel free to check them afterward, or pile 5 if you feel pulled towards that as well. And if you have not checked out the collective reading, please go ahead and do that, because it gives the framework within which all of you guys find yourself, okay? So let's jump in. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or a live Zoom session with me via live healing session, with me via Zoom, please feel free to check my Etsy page. But let's jump into you. Oh gosh, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing, it must have been love. Remember that song? But it's over, but it's over, but it's over. That's what I'm hearing. This is loop-de-loop thinking. For now, it was all that I wanted, but I lost it somehow. 49 minutes, 49 seconds. Spirit is saying with this, there's a lot going on. I'm not even in the heart space at this point. I'm in your mind. Your mind is what's the issue here if you are in this lovely pile 4. But it's interesting because I see that you are having an issue with perspective. You see yourself as this Empress, male, female, gender non-conforming. Sorry, aren't these cards the cutest, even though they're super small? And we've got this amazing rapid development. This is great. I'm doing things, I'm moving, I'm doing all sorts of stuff. But at the same time, we've got this 4 of Cups and this walking away energy, right? Look at this. It's stressful. This is feeling a little bit, thank you. They're just saying la la land. Let's go ahead and pull some cards for some more cards. Let's pull some cards after I pull these cards for you. Let's pull some more cards. This is feeling like you're not occupying your body a bit. There are no feet on the ground. I'm not even in the heart space. I'm not feeling emotions. I'm feeling, it's like a continuous loop of thoughts. Spirit is saying, thank you. Let's put that there. Oh, okay. Wow. Tell us what you want. Tell us what you want. Spirit is asking the Magician, what do you want? But look at that. The Magician is in a loop thinking. But it's over, but it's over, but it's over. But it's very strange as I'm feeling this, because it's almost like you're carrying these energies that even the words don't match. Like you would say, oh my gosh, I thought I was in love, but it's over now, and no one ever loves me, and just all this. Maybe you don't even get to that part, but I'm not feeling the pain and the heart space that goes with that. Spirit, the Justice card is coming. The Justice card is coming. The Justice card is coming, okay? The Justice card doesn't even know where to land. The Justice card is wanting you to figure it out first before it can even get in. Wow, I've never seen the Justice card be at bay. Like they don't play in that Justice department with Spirit. I don't surround with that, you know. Oh, Justice card's coming to town. Yeah, listen, what do you want me to do ahead of time so I don't have to be around? They're not even coming in yet. They want you to, I don't even know. This is like, come see me. You can reach out to me for a personal reading. But it's even that. Let me see if I'm feeling into your energy. If you're pile 4, my left arm is now going numb. Okay, some of you are very checked out is what I'm getting. This is a matter of perspective. Here's the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. 4 of Cups, you're not even available to hear what Spirit has to say. You're not available to connect with anything. Why? Okay, let me just, I want to see if I can do something in your field for a second, but let me pull a card. What is this? The Queen of Swords. Look at all these swords waiting to come in. We have the Justice card, the Queen of Swords waiting to come in when you're ready. This is striking me as, yeah, look, here we have 3 cards. 8 of Pentacles, Temperance, Empress, followed closely behind by the Knight of Swords, another sword. But this is like coming in to want to, yeah, you know what this is? Thank you, Spirit, I got it. Temperance is the good doctor, by the way. It's the healing card, you see? The Justice card wants to heal too. They want to come in. So you've got 3 swords waiting to come in. What I'm seeing is you have sequestered yourself. Thank you, Spirit. If you are in pile 4, God bless you. I'm sending you a lot of energies, but I don't even know if I can get through the energy. It's looking like a little, it's cute. I gotta be honest, because I like cute things, and I don't know, it just looks like a cute little ball, like, and all these swords want to just open it up so they can get into you. It looks a little bit like this, but covered over. Oh, I almost burned myself. But covered over completely. Like, look how this is. Imagine this completely. It's like you've sequestered yourself. You've gone inward. And this is a self-protection mechanism. But it also speaks to disconnection. Okay, so if that's you're coming across as very disconnected energy. But look at all these people waiting. This is your spirit guide. I was like, who this? But now that I just looked at it, this is your guide. Look at your guide waiting along with the Justice card. Look at the Queen of Swords, your higher self waiting. Where do we see the Temperance card? The Temperance card was in here somewhere, the Good Doctor card. And even me, like me, I'm already like, let me just get in your field a little bit, to just poke a little bit, to open it up. Look at the Swords card. Even the Knight of Swords the Knight of Swords has not been given attention, they're saying. There is something or somebody that is in your life represented by the Knight of Swords being given unto you, being given special dispensation. I just wanted to say that word. Given special approval to come into your energy field and pop it and wake you up. Okay? Now, I want to let you know, I was here before and it was not good when the Knight of Swords came in, because whenever you have that bubble burst, you are now needing to face realities. But the good thing about it is that, well, it's more real than it was when you were inside. So this is talking about really being in an advanced state of just not seeing reality for what it is. So Spirit is going to give you a little bit of a nudge, they're saying, to kind of wake you up, but they haven't come in a rough way, and I don't think that they're, so let's just pull a card for you here. They a cute little baby card. Cute. Oh God, this card is coming. See, this is what I'm saying. They didn't come to play. They're like, it's time. All right, so if this is you, but look, oh my God, they're so cute. This energy is so sweet. Thank you, Justice. A little bit of grace is coming here. They're like, but we're just going to send little baby Justice in. Baby Justice. Right? They're not, look, because you don't want any smoke with this Justice card, but they're sending baby Justice. So you're going to get some warnings. You're going to get they might lure you out. Okay, they might lure you out with an offer you cannot refuse. What's his name, Spirit? You just tell us his name, because we know he's coming. Whatever it is that you want, they're going to lure you out, because if you won't come out of your own accord, if you won't rejoin, if you won't whatever, they're going to lure you out with something that's going to be within reason of what you want. And of course, it's going to be something you want to do, and it's natural. And that's how they get you. No, I'm joking. No, that's how they connect with you. All right, I could laugh because I know exactly, I know how they operate. No, but Spirit is good. It's always, they're saying always, it just is what it is. It's just to give you a little nudge. I'm getting fish and chips for somebody here. That's what's up. Fish and chips. So that's somebody they're trying to reach out to, okay? And listen, if you find yourself in pile 4 and you need support, you hit me up, because I will tell you. I'll be here to help love you through and coach you through and just whatever, okay? Because I've been everywhere here. It's just everywhere. Right now, I'm here. But I've been in these different, I don't even want to see pile 5. I'm nervous. But anyway, so pile 4, what Spirit wants to let you know is that we love you. There are a lot of kid gloves that are being taken to you right now, okay? Because you have sequestered yourself somewhere. It is a self-protection mechanism, and it is completely understandable given that we just came through a global pandemic. Things are off kilter with a lot of the systems, and that goes down to us as well. But now is a time for us to start really looking at ourselves and greeting the world in a whole new way. This is a good thing. This is about getting you ready for stepping out back into the world. And they're going to do so in extending something to you that's going to be like a gentle bridge that's going to pull you out, okay? Whether it's through a new friend or a new connection or something. So just be open for that newness and know that they are coming in the name of Spirit, in the name of God. I almost heard, in the name of love. Remember that song? Da, 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 the name of love. All right. But it could be a friend. Just accept it. I just saw the Marriott. So some of you may be invited on a trip. So Marriott Hotel is what I was seeing. You may be invited on a trip. Go for it. Go for it, okay? Anything to change your circumstances. I'm also seeing yellow flowers here. They're saying friendship, 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 friendship. So don't fall for the friend that comes to get you, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. You just remember, Auntie JJ, that's me. I said it here. October, what's today? October 5th, 2021. Okay? Yeah. All right, pile 4. If you felt tugged anywhere else, please feel free to check it out. But I feel like you're in a space all your own. God is good. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or you'd like to have a live Zoom healing session with me and a hot beverage, because that's how I roll, please feel free to check my Etsy page, okay? Until then, mwah, super hugs. Like, I just want to hug you. But I'm seeing the little bubbles, like, whoop, so cute. Okay, anyway, I'm going to go because I really love cute things and the energy is very cute. Hang on. Oh, they saying hang on. They want to give you something. Ooh, how cute is that? All right, what are you guys trying to give them? Okay. Oh, I just heard them say wisdom. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Can I just go to group 5? Okay, I'm sorry. I love you, pile 4, but I get scared. Listen, the guides, they don't play. They don't. Okay. Okay, phew. Okay, phew. Okay. I'm just so scared. It's going to say the dark night of the soul or something, because they're so bad. Orbs of light. There's the light. Oh, my God. Oh, feels good. I can feel it. Thank you, God. We could all use some of this light. Yeah. All right, let's roll the shoulders a bit. Oh, my God, look how cute. There's oh, my God, you see the mirroring? See how there's that yellow light right above the Justice card? Look at that yellow light right here over the Magician. Look at this yellow light. Spirit is saying, we got you. Look at this yellow light. Spirit is saying, we've got you. Don't be afraid. Yeah. Oh, yes. Look at that. Trust in the plan, because you're going to have a paradigm shift. And there's that alignment card. Destiny is at play. Family of light, you're going to meet with somebody. I'm feeling it. You're going to meet with somebody. Playmate. They're saying playmate. It's not designed to be anything more. I do feel this is a karmic here. Right? Just to give your heart a little boost. But it's not a romantic thing, okay? All right. I'll say we didn't warn you. Wow. I'm glad to know one of us got a warning. But anyway. Next. Pile 5. Anyway. You know where to find me. All right, moving on. Thank you, Spirit. 1 minute, 2 seconds. Let's go with that. 1 hour, excuse me. Okay. Hi, Pile 5. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so we are officially starting and ending with you right now. If you felt a tugging with any of the other piles, feel free to go ahead and check them out. But please know that you are officially the last pile. So yay! I do want you to know that pile 1 was vibing with your pile earlier, but that need not necessarily mean that your pile is vibing with theirs. I just want to point that out. But if you felt there was a tugging from pile 1, maybe both are for you. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, please feel free to reach out. I also do live healing sessions via Zoom and a hot beverage because that's my fave. So go ahead and find all of that information on Etsy if it pleases the court. Interesting that they said that, if it pleases the court. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I do know the Justice card is hanging out today. The Justice card is really liking you for some reason. Why? Scared. Well, by the way, I also wanted to say that you are very much distinguished from pile 3. Pile 3, they were like, you are not pile 5, pile 3. So whatever is going on with pile 3, they're not with you, and I'm assuming that you're not with them. I don't know, but it's my duty to inform you of all these goings-ons. I don't know why the Justice card is hanging out here with you. I think it just wants to, whatever this is, it wants to lunge at it. But at the same time, I'm feeling that you have a special request that you would like to ask Justice. So I don't know what your actual request should be or could be. Ha! No wonder the Justice card is liking you. Oh, nice, lucky. Pile 5, we all aspire right now. Okay. So pile 5, what I'm seeing is you're starting off with the 3, the Empress. Interesting. You see, it's interesting that they say that because the first thing they showed me is number 3. And they were saying earlier, yeah, I'm getting energy. Oh my gosh, see, I'm like, it feels very much, look, I'm just going to report what I'm saying, what I'm hearing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there's like, report what I'm saying. Okay, I'm reporting. They start off with pile 3. Pile 3. Oh, look at this. 3 and 3. Jeez Louise. But pile 3, you are, I feel that you could have been, or in December, this could be you, pile 3. Okay? And if pile 3 people, it's, you know what's so funny? They definitely warded pile 3 away from pile 5. So if some of them, so if some pile 3 people felt, let me just check in with pile 5, then your future could very well be pile 5. I have not even read pile 5 yet, but I'm just getting something here. But I think that pile 3, you're still working through some stuff. I don't know. Maybe pile 5, you're going to take a turn for the worse. I don't know yet. I'm just saying what they're saying. But they're saying bumblebee energies are afoot. Interesting. Don't know what that means, but you'll know if you see a lot of bees. Ah, bees. I was just talking to pile 3 about the bumblebee reading, the Cancer reading. Let me see. It says, bumblebee, it says your dream is being deferred. Deal with your karma first. That was a Cancer reading that I did on March 29th. You can find that on Instagram. My page is at Awakening All You Lightworkers. But anyway, they're saying that, so for whatever reason, there's some similarities going on, but for right now, you're not at the same place. Now, I kind of wondered if, yeah, I'm just going to let it go. Let's just read it. I said whatever I needed to say. Spirit is saying, I just saw a man's face pop up here. He's clearly the one that's channeling through me. He's delivered the message. We done. We good. So let's take a look at pile 5. Pile 5, let's look at what you're saying. I'm hearing harmony is here for me if I could choose something other than this. Interesting. Now, when I looked at, no wonder there's, okay. When I looked at this elk here, or deer, sorry. It looks like an elk here. Yeah, it could be an elk. I don't know. But when I looked back there, I got this energy that a person, place, thing, or situation that you thought it was, it's not. I don't think it's that person, place, thing, or situation at all. I'm hearing the photography is over, is what I'm getting here. The Empress is like, the photography is over. I see her taking off her clothes completely. So we're going to get rid of that card completely. No wonder. Oh, why is the Justice card is waiting? What are they? Ooh, okay. What is this? What is going on? And let's see what's next. We see the Commitment card, but we see my hand, you know, squashing someone, whoever, that's not that person anymore. I'm hearing thank you. Yeah, okay. And then we've got this. Let me see what she's saying. This is about somebody taking, so if this reading is for you, pile 5, interesting reading. You're shaking off the past big time, but I don't quite know where you are. I cannot locate you in relation to pile 3. I thought for a second that you were ahead of pile 3, but now it's like maybe you're behind pile 3 and something. So we're not even going to even look at pile 3. It's two different places altogether. But I'm seeing that it feels like your energy is like, am I going to take the plunge? No, I don't know. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow and look at it. So whatever this is, we definitely need new you know what I'm getting here? This is a total scrapping of energy in pile 5. Total scrapping of energy. So I'm going to go ahead and move all this and keep this here. Where would you like to go? Let's pull you some new cards entirely. Ooh, I am so intrigued. Which is interesting because it's the same thing that I said when I started this card. This one, I was like, I'm intrigued. 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 10 seconds. Splitting off. This is a splitting off. And yet I'm going here for the camera. This looks like a camera lens all of a sudden. Okay, here we are. Here we are. We're at a different place altogether. All right. Yeah, I'm like, so what happened? So what happened here is that, let me look at these cards that I just put on. This is what I'm seeing is that you completely abandoned somebody or some hope or dream or something. You completely abandoned it, and it was linked to a desire to commit to somebody or something. So a childhood friend, a soulmate, a karmic partner, whatever. It's like the love part done. There it is, Queen of Swords. Done. And I'm hearing this song, you can go your own way. Remember that song? Go your own way. So this is the path. These are the people who may have chosen, right? Yeah, what is it? Yes. You may have chosen to go along with justice. No wonder justice is all happy. Justice card is like, you listen to us. You finally listen to us. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And it's funny because in the Cancer reading, the bumblebee thing, it feels very much like you didn't take the detour. You didn't need to deal with the karma first or whatever that was. You were able to just go straight through or something. Yes, there was your brand new beginning. Ha! Dude, if anyone can make the Justice card happy, like, let me shake your hand. Because who are you? Queen of Pentacles, if you chose pile 5, when is your book coming out? Because I would like to read it. Me not joking. King of Cups, look what's on the scales now. Here, King of Cups. Did I say King of Cups or Queen of Cups? Whatever. Somebody with a cup. And look at this person off to the side looking down. Whoever that is the person that you gave up on, the person that you released, the person that you let go of. You're like, I am not going to be here for this person anymore. I don't want to be a part of that person anymore. They're not giving me anything. You know, this is Willoughby. Willoughby! Remember from... Oh, a Hierophant. But this Hierophant is not the commitment card. It's like, oh, you know what? It's like, excuse me. He's coming here. Because this commitment to self and to justice and doing yourself justice led to you being able to harvest a new connection with somebody who is like you, somebody who reciprocates, somebody who cares. This is looking kind of good. It's kind of like, but this is Willoughby from Sense and Sensibility. Remember, Willoughby was so in love with Kate Winslet's. Well, I'm so you'll know, but you know, he was a player, but I do think he had feelings for Kate Winslet's character, and she was head over heels. But he chose, I don't want to say the coward's way out, because we weren't living in that time period as a man, and being, he was disinherited. He would have been disinherited had he married her. Instead, he chose to marry for money, and he married a very rich bitch for money. And yeah, and at the end, on her wedding day, when she was getting married to the man who owned all, he was much older, by the way, owned all that land. And he was, and she was, you know, it was just, it was beautiful. He lived in the house not too far away, and he saw the wedding festivities taking place. This is him. Look at him. He's overlooking, and then you see the priest, the hierophant. Excuse me, I got a place to be. So he goes behind him. He's like, hey, yes. So it hurts, right? So if you are, oh God, who's this now? Got it. Yeah. Okay. So I see. Thank you. I see the reason why. Okay, 3 and 5. 3 could have been pile 3 was on route to pile 5. Spirit is saying don't even connect the two. 3, even though it's 3:33 p.m. over here, because I know I'm in pile 3. Anyway, pile 5 did not take the bait of the Knight of Wands coming in, is what I'm getting. The Knight of Wands, the player energy, the misfit, the whatever coming in, did not take that bait, right? So this is almost like a third person coming in here. Like, these are two different people. Somebody who could have had it and now has to watch this person enjoy. And this is somebody that, you know, came by and went and did their thing. And so I'm seeing that the Justice card really enjoys pile 5, because pile 5 learned or was able to demonstrate what it means to bypass. Oh yeah, I said that it was 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 51 seconds to bypass the things that are not good for them. Yeah, here's this trickster energy coming in and not really offering me much. No, thank you. I'm gonna eliminate that, right? And it doesn't matter what people say that they're offering me. If it's not good for me, I'm gonna let it go. So I am so curious who is in pile 5, and don't sit up here and lie to me. If you're in pile 5, you have to drop your name. we salute you, right? So that's why the Justice card loves you. And so I do see that right now you have demonstrated a proficiency in your life, being able to let go of things that are not good for you, and being able to listen to the warning signs they're saying, to see the red flags, to hear what Spirit is saying, and to ultimately be rewarded with whoever or whatever it is that is your dream come true. Whether it's a house, whether it's a love, whether it's a whatever. But Spirit is saying, yeah, that is pile 5. And they're saying why that happened is because you were able to see that you were picturing yourself as a complement to something else. But what you needed to do was to release, eat all of that, to let all of that dream go, to take off your like, I don't need to be this, I don't need to be that, and just focus on you, right? Even turning down a connection. So I'm getting in this group that some of you must have really had it hard, because I do feel that someone here may have been proposed to. Someone may have actually proposed to you, and you had the wherewithal and the sense and the whatever to, sensibility, I want to say, to have said no. To have said no, like, no, this is not what I want. This is, I mean, I would love to have marriage, but this is not the way it needs to be, right? I'm feeling into these energies a little bit more. This is not what it needs to be. This was about needing to find the time for yourself, to have freedom of expression, to, find someone who complements you, and not you just living to complement somebody else. And when I say complement, I mean COMPLEMENT, to be a complementary aspect to, right? And that's what Spirit is saying. So let's take a look. Yeah. I think that's all for group 5. So really well done, group 5. Anything else? Yeah, so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or you'd like to have an energy healing session with me via Zoom, feel free to reach out. Yeah, what interesting messages. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close with a group message at 119. Okay. Oh, eight. Okay, guys, so here's your closing message at the bottom of the deck. We have the Empress card. So this, if you were attracted to this video and you selected a pile or multiple piles and it manifest and the things and the dynamics were familiar to you because they manifested for you in some way, I do want to let you know that all of you share a goal of having committed to yourself, having connected to yourself, being able to see yourself in a whole new way, being able to love yourself. And I'm seeing that this is a very shared journey, and that you're all along kind of the similar trajectory, but you're along different points of that trajectory. Regardless of where you find yourself here, it is about uplifting yourself. It's about learning to be the Empress for yourself. And that means taking charge of a situation. It means seeing what your faults are, seeing where you've been, loving yourself through it at every stage of this place. And you know what? Yeah, maybe you made some mistakes, because people make freaking mistakes. That's what you're here for. 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 20 seconds on that. You're here to make mistakes. And on top of that, Spirit is reminding us that we're here to make mistakes with each other. You can go into sandbox and make a mistake by yourself, but you're here, the sandbox is here to be to play with other people, to be played with by other people. And so when you play with other people, guess what? Someone's gonna get their skin, their knee skin, their feelings hurt, their nose broken, whatever. It's kids. And so Spirit is showing that there is a rhyme or reason to all that we do. But from this moment on, it is within your right and your ability to live a life that is filled with integrity and filled wow, why am I coughing on that word? Filled with integrity. Oh, the biggest, hardest word, right? It's filled with integrity, and that means looking at your shadows. Look at your shadows and own them. What are you? Who are you? Are you like your father? Are you like your mother? Do you get jealous? Whatever it is, own it. Looking at your inner feminine, your inner masculine, looking at your wounded inner child, looking at your attachment issues. Are you anxiously or avoidantly attached, or both? Are you actually the chaser, or are you actually the runner, but you thought you were the chaser? Are you an emotional manipulator? Do you poach other relationships because you don't love yourself? Or are you constantly dating people who are just cheating on you, or vice versa? There's so much. Did you cheat your coworker out of that job? Did you steal that house, at the last minute by offering somebody more money around the way? What did you do? What are you doing? Who are you? What's your path in life? And you have to have self-love, because we all get stuck in the road. We all, on this long journey of life, our car breaks down at some point, gets stuck in a road at some point, and that just reflects a part of your soul's trajectory that you have to work on more. We don't see your last 10 lifetimes. If we did, we would be like, oh my God, I'm surprised you didn't. I'm not surprised you got stuck here, or hey, hats off to you. The point is, we all want to say that, oh, I never did anything wrong, and I did this perfectly, and the Justice card loves me, and this and that. We all want to be in that place. But at the end of the day, that is not everybody. And even those who may have mastered this lesson, another lesson they probably did not, and you mastered it. But unfortunately, we'll never be able to see it, because that was another lifetime. So you have to give yourself a break, because we don't know what it is that we're actually working on and working through. And you have to be able to accept, yeah, I was the total devil in this situation. I was the worst. And I don't blame anybody if they don't ever want to hang out with me. I wouldn't trust me around this person or that husband or that wife either, or this whatever, or this money, or just, even if you could stand and say, yes, based on the character that I had and the character I was working with and what I was, and awareness and the consciousness that I was in, I wouldn't trust me either. I did fail. I did do this. But or I took myself out. I completely didn't even try. I didn't make an effort. Whatever your story is, you have to find a way to love yourself back from that. And that in and of itself is an amazing victory. And it's a journey in and of itself. And so wherever you find yourself along this road, just focus on self-love. Thank yourself for the situation, for the experience, and then stand up, brush your knees off, and say, I'm moving forward. And even if I have to end up dying with nobody at my funeral, that may be it, but I'm going to make sure that for the rest of my days, I do my best. And at the end of the day, I can say that from that moment of awareness on, I turned my life around. And then in the next lifetime, you're going to come back with a major lesson having been learned. And anyone who is going to look at your string of lifetimes will be like, dude, that was a rough lifetime, but I see that you got it, and you started going. You changed your life. And that is what counts. Because everything else is between you and God, you know? Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading now. Thank you so much, you guys. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you know exactly where to find me. Or if you'd like a healing session with me via Zoom, you know where to find me as well. Yeah. And I also want to let you know that, oh, okay. I was going to say something else, but my guides are saying gift tarot sessions coming up soon. So I don't know if that's like, you could feel free to gift tarot sessions to people. That's fine. I do have people do that sometimes. Or if they want me to gift tarot sessions, we'll see, right? I often do anyway, but maybe they want me to make it more public. I don't know. Or hold a raffle, or I don't know. Anyway, either way, God bless you guys. And let's just keep going. Bye. Mwah.